Dr. Dennis Netter from beingaman.com. I have a letter here from Cullen from Austin, Texas. Hi, Cullen. Dear Dr. Netter, I've been friends with this girl since we were in grade school together. She's been my best friend ever since, and I'm secretly in love with her. I want to tell her how I feel, but don't know how to go about it. What can I do in order to make her feel the same way, but not lose our friendship in the process? Well, let me tell you, Colin, you've got a problem. You have to make a choice here. Either you want her as a girlfriend, or you want her as a friend. You cannot have both. Now, let me explain. If you go after her as a girlfriend, you're going to lose the friendship. No way around it. You're going to have to. Now, she may become another kind of friend once the relationship gets going, but you will definitely lose that friendship. No friendship can survive that kind of dynamic where one person is interested in the other person and the other one doesn't feel that way. It doesn't work well. So be aware of that. If you can't take that rejection, put it aside, start dating other women. If it's really a problem for you, if you have a hard time getting past all this, then go to the website, beingaman.com, look under the miscellaneous articles section, and you'll find an article called The 34C Deprogramming Miracle Cure. Read it and follow it. It will really help. So, let's say you've decided that you really want to have this girl as a girlfriend and you're willing to give up the friendship to do it. Alright, here's what you need to do. You need to go to her and explain to her, hey, I want to move this to the next level. I'm tired of being friends. We know everything about each other. I want to build a relationship with you based on the foundation we've already established. Then you need to get very quiet. And she's going to tell you either, oh, I've always wanted that from you, or, hey, I'm not interested in that, I really like you as my friend, or whatever. In either case, you're going to have to do something with it. Be aware, let me jump in and kind of step back one step here. When you become friends with a girl, a lot of guys do that in order to try to do what I call working it from the inside. What they're really hoping is they'll become friends with this girl and she'll find out what a great guy he is and fall in love with him for them and do all of his work for him so he takes no risks. Let me tell you, Colin, that never, ever works. If you're doing that, or anybody's doing that, you need to rethink it. You've already just cut your throat. On the website again, under the facts, the FAQs, you'll find a whole series of articles that talk about how difficult it is to turn a friend into something more. But if you're really interested in doing it, let me tell you what you're going to need to do. So you go through her and you explain this to her, how you feel and what you're looking for. Be very careful not to just unload your heart to her and expect that she's going to then go, oh, Colin, I'm in love with you too. Probably not going to happen. You need to tell her what the direction is going to be. Say, we've done this for a long time, we have a great foundation, this is what I want to start doing, and we're going to start right now. That means you need to set a date up with her, you need to take her out and treat her like a date, and start building all those emotional things, the emotional ties. Start talking to her about emotional things, draw that out of her. A lot of friends may give you a lot of history and a lot of background, but they may not tell you a lot about their connection with you, and that's what you're really trying to establish. You want to bring that to the forefront and make that the primary reason for getting together. Now, if you do that, you'll find that then there's some interest there, or if there is some interest there, the next thing you want to do is you've got to move into something a little more physical. You've got to kiss her. You've got to do it. It's your job, my brother. You've got to make that happen. So be aware. Just kind of wait for a little lull in conversation, or even better, if you're walking around, reach down and grab her hand, and you can walk together hand in hand. Nice little trick, by the way. As you're walking, especially when the conversation begins to lull, just all of a sudden stop, and she'll keep walking. Pull her back to you. She'll come right back around, off balance, and lean right into you. And that's a good time to kiss her. And once you've done this, you need to continue this kind of thing, and be aware. She may get some feeling of last-minute resistance. So you need to stick by your guns and explain that, we've had a great friendship together, and that's the foundation of our relationship. We're going to be even better together as a team. So stick with that and keep that as the goal. I want to say one more thing. Let's say she turns you down. And you know what? There's a very good possibility of that. Be aware of it. Be ready for it. Don't let it bother you. It's okay. But here's what you need to do. You've got to get scarce. Like I said, the friendship's gone, so don't worry about that. Don't try and rebuild the friendship out of fear. It's not going to happen. Instead, get scarce. And you need to start dating every single woman you can find. Go out for 2 or 3 months and just start dating woman after woman. And start getting some experience with other women. The point is that you'll be changing yourself, number one. So when you do see her again, maybe in 3 or 4 months, you'll be a different person. But also, you'll then have had that break, and you'll be able to use her feminine mind to create new interest in you. She will, be sad of losing the friendship, but what will happen is when that fades, she'll remember the good times you guys have had and what a great guy you are. And that's time to go back to her and approach it again. If it doesn't work, be aware, you may just entirely lose the friendship, but you'll be dating anyway, so it'll be a good thing. Colin, I hope that helps. I'm Dr. Dennis Netter with beingaman.com.